Hello everyone, welcome to the LEXCLIQ.com. Myself Mansi Asija and I'm working with LEXIS and Company and my today's topic is nuisance in tort law. What is nuisance according to you? Ordinary, Ordinarily, nuisance means disturbances. Uh, what Stephen defined nuisance as to be anything done to the hurt or annoyance of the lands, tenement, or here determines of another and not amounting to a trespass. What Blackstone said about nuisance as something that worketh hurt, inconvenience, or damage. What Winfield says about nuisance. Nuisance is incapable of exact definition, but for the purpose of law of tort, it may be described as unlawful interference with the person's use or enjoyment of land of some right over or in connection with it. The main author, the Selman said about the nuisance that the wrong of nuisance consists in causing or allowing without lawful justification but so to common to trespass. You can say the escape of any debtor's thing from his land or from elsewhere into land in possession of the plaintiff. Let's take an example: water, smoke, smell, fumes, gas, noise, heat, vibration, electricity, diseases, germs, animals. What are the kinds of nuisance? There are two type of nuisance. First is public nuisance, private. Second is private nuisance. What is public nuisance? हिंदी में कहे तो कोई डिस्टरबेंस पब्लिक में हो रही है, कोई नॉइज हो रहा है, कुछ मतलब कोई एक्ट हो रहा है पब्लिक में, उसे कहते हैं पब्लिक न्यूसेंस. What section 268 said in Indian Penal Code? It defines public nuisance as an act or omission which causes any common injury or annoyance to the public or to the people in general who dwell or occupy property in vicinity, or which must necessarily cause injury, obstruction, danger, or annoyance to persons who may have occasion to use any public rights. What are the essential ingredients of public nuisance? First, a person must have done an act or an illegal omission. Such act or omission must cause any common injury, danger, or annoyance to the public or to the people in general who dwell or occupy property in the vicinity. Must necessarily cause injury, obstruction, danger, or annoyance to the person who may have occasion to use any public right. In public nuisance, a private person cannot bring action, but action may be possible under Section 133 of Criminal Procedure Code. Generally, action is taken by state against person causing public nuisance. A private person can take action against public nuisance if there must be specific damage. Second, injury must be direct, injury must be substantial. According to you, what is private nuisance? If you are living in a building and in every floor there are different families, then you are creating a nuisance for them. If you are अगर आप डीजे और लाउड म्यूजिक सुन रहे हो तो वो प्राइवेट न्यूसेंस है, आप उनको परेशान कर रहे हो, तो उनकी प्राइवेसी तुम परेशान कर रहे हो, तो उसे कहते हैं प्राइवेट न्यूसेंस. Private nuisance is some unauthorized use of man's own property causing damage to the property of another, or some unauthorized interference with the property or proprietary right of another causing damage, but not amounting to trespass. Kinds of private nuisance. Generally speaking, the wrong of private falls under two classes. First, damage to property. Second, physical discomfort. Damage to property. In this case of damage to property, any sensible injury will be sufficient to support an action. Nuisance of this class arise from manufacturing works, chains, etc. Example: smoke, fumes, gas, noise, water, fill, trees, animals, etc. Physical discomfort क्या होता है? In the case of the physical discomfort, the act complained of must be in excess of the natural and ordinary course of enjoyment of the property. Second, materially interfering with the ordinary comfort of human existence. Second, let's take an example of this: carrying any trade causing nuisance, obstruction of light, pollution of air, water, noise, land, that is comfort of human existence. Discomfort should be such as the ordinary or an average person in the locality and environment would not put up with or tolerate. For discomfort degree or intensity, duration, locality, and mode of use of property is considered. I think you understand. Last, who can be sued in this case? Plaintiff can institute suit against any person is liable for a nuisance who either create or causes or continue its existence or allows it to continue or who authorizes its creation or continuance. Second, prima facie, the occupier of premises is the person liable to third parties for nuisance on or arising from the premises. Okay, thank you. Uh, Thank you for watching this video, and subscribe this channel and like the video, and thank you so much.